Jody Grinham shoots into history with Paralympic archery bronze while pregnant. Grinham is first pregnant woman to win Paralympic medal. She beats fellow Briton Phoebe Patterson-Pine in shoot-off. As the sun dropped to the west of the Eiffel Tower, Jody Grinham shot into history, becoming what is believed to be the first openly pregnant woman to win a Paralympic medal after winning a shoot-off for bronze against fellow Briton and great friend Phoebe Patterson-Pine. It was a thrilling individual compound open match with Patterson-Pine, who took gold in Tokyo, taking a slender lead and holding on to it into the final end. She needed to hit a 10 to win from her final arrow, a 9 to go into a 1-arrow shoot-off, but shot an 8 to gasps, nerves getting the better of her at the crucial moment. Grinham bent over in shock before the two hugged. They've been buddies since they were teenagers, training together since 2014. "I knew I needed a 10 to put any pressure on her," Grinham said. "Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and it sucks where it's a teammate, but we both know that sport." Grinham, tall, shocking pink fringe and long hair dyed blue at the ends, has an unerring eye for the center of a target. But the swollen belly of a 7-month pregnant woman has meant making adjustments, with an extra low-slung quiver round her middle, which in turn has meant she has had to tweak how she lifts and holds the bow, and flat shoes to stop her rocking around in a sport where concentration is everything. And as an extra distraction, she's had to deal with the little kicks of her increasingly active baby. The baby hasn't stopped moving. The baby is saying, "What are you doing?" It's been a real honor to know that the baby is there and that little support bubble I've got in my belly. It was really starting to worry me that the baby was going to move when I was at full draw and it was going to affect my shot. But my coach and I spent a long time doing little pregnancy prep with her moving me and the bump, so I could get used to that feeling. Even during matches today up at full draw, I acknowledged it. "Mummy loves you. I'll cuddle you in a minute," then carried on doing my processes. Then I gave him a little stroke afterwards and said it's all fine. I know it's a lot of noise, a lot of heartbeat. At 7 months, Grinham is now at the same stage as she went into premature labor with her son Christian, now 2. But she was determined to show it was possible to be an elite competitor while at a late stage of pregnancy. There were precautions. She checked that Les Invalides was within 8 minutes of the nearest hospital, and she spent the last weekend in out of hospital for checks, but it was worth it to break boundaries. "There is no stigma," she said. "The stereotype of things is completely irrelevant. If you feel you can do it, it doesn't matter. If the doctor says it's fine, then go and do it." Archery has been part of the Paralympics since the very first games in Rome in 1960, but it can have had fewer lovelier setting than in the Esplanades de Invalides, with the gray skeleton of the Eiffel Tower rising to one side of the arena, the gilded dome of the Hotel de Invalides at another, topiary trees and obedient straight lines in the garden, and the gleaming bronze winged horses of Pont Alexander 3 peering over from the north. Much to the enthusiastic crowd's disappointment, 2 favorites were knocked out early. She told Devi, 17, of India, the armless archer who lifts and holds the bow with her foot and pulls the string with her teeth, and has 312,000 followers on Instagram, fell in the elimination round. And Julie Rigault-Chupin of France was beaten at the quarterfinal stage despite the crowd's enthusiastic efforts to fate's due brew. After a consoling back rub from her coach, she was roared out of the stadium. Britain's Jody Grinham becomes first athlete to win a Paralympic medal while pregnant. Competing while 7 months pregnant came with a unique set of challenges for Grinham, like asking her baby to stop kicking so that she could concentrate on lining up the shot. The baby's kicking, which is great. We got to the third end, and I was like, "Not right now. Mommy loves you, but we'll do kickies in a minute," she said afterwards for the Paralympic Games website. "The baby hasn't stopped. It's like the baby is going, 'What's going on? It's really loud, Mommy. What are you doing?' But it's been like a little honor, knowing that the baby's there, and just a reminder of the little support bubble that I've got in my tummy," she added. Grinham pipped teammate Phoebe Patterson-Pine to the bronze medal after both Brits had narrowly lost their respective semifinals, while Turkey's Ozner Kurgurdi won the gold medal, defeating Iran's Fatmeh Hematai in the final. Grinham added that her preparations for the Paralympics involved getting used to shooting and remaining concentrated with her bump, constantly changing her normal stance and routine. Baby might be in my back today, or it might be really forward. So it's, what are you doing? She told reporters afterwards. My coach and I spent a long time doing little pregnancy preps of her, the coach, moving me and moving the bump so I could get used to that feeling. Grinham is aiming to win her second medal of the Paris Games on Monday when she competes in the mixed team compound quarterfinals alongside Nathan McQueen. I didn't want people to see it as, oh, there's a pregnant lady going to a games, she said. I want them to say, wow, a pregnant lady can compete at the highest level and medal, showing you anything is possible. Just go and do it. You want to do it? Then do it.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for daily updates.